part about this rear. Hi, Andy. Whether you're parked or driving around, this has been the best source of rear ventilation for a pup. And in the summer months when it's a little hot, just plug in a fan. Check out that outlet. Yes, it does feel good. This rear door is huge, it's kind of heavy, and it operates via muscle. I personally think it's easier to close with these grips here. You get more of a workout with this. Look at this step. You see this right here? It makes it so much easier for a fur kid like Andy to come in and out. In some of the bigger SUVs, you don't have this. It also acts as a nice bench. And I want to show you something. Crouch down, look underneath. Oh yeah, that is a full-size spare tire. But also, if you push the second row seat fully forward, you gain some extra storage space back here. And I was even able to fit a cooler bag. And did you know that there is a third row underneath us right now? Oh yeah, let me go show you. 2 extra seats, a bit narrow, closer to the ceiling, much better for a child, but I love that you can still ride with your pup alongside. Now Andy has a bigger bed, so I think I'd probably downsize to get her something a little bit more narrow, but she still has a nice amount of space. And to get in that third row seat, I think it's easier to just go in through the rear. Up the staircase, and there you go. Now this second row makes me so happy because it has one of the best dog-friendly features. 40-20-40 split. Now I always make a big deal about this because when you have to tote around extra passengers on the side, your dog's comfort does not have to be compromised. They can still see to the front, get some extra airflow from here, get a nice little head scratch, an extra treat. The whole family can be happy. And the latch that keeps this in place has a rounded edge. It's not like a singular nub that could gash an eyeball out. Great movement with this seat, and you can even recline this sucker back so far. And legroom, you could fit some giant feet. And I gotta say, these doors, they feel solid and they sound solid. Storage, too big. That works. Ooh, fancy. Definitely not gonna fit. And yep, traditional seat back nets, but at least you can really pull them out to fit something wide in here. And while we're lounging, we see something that you can't see. Right up there, do you see the screen? Yep, that's right. Apple Carplay. It also has Android Auto. Big changes for this infotainment system. It makes it so much more user-friendly. It works via touch. You also have these hard buttons, but look at the size of the climate control knobs. Not gonna have any trouble turning up the heat in her. You don't have to grow frustrated tapping a screen. Come on! Or is that just me? The heated and ventilated seat also have their own knob. Heck yes, about time people do it right. And you could push it in to make it go flush. Now one of the perks about this Nightshade edition is everything is pretty much blacked out on the inside and out. But I noticed one little exception right here on the steering wheel. Kind of an interesting omission. I personally think it would look real cool if it was blacked out like the exterior. But since we're talking about it, look at this wheel. This is a big steering wheel. When it comes to storage, the bins in the doors aren't that big, but I kind of like the overall design, the look of the doors, but the consoles definitely make up for it. You want to see my favorite button up here? Boop! Press the auto. Look what that enables. Helps me out for sure, and you know what? You don't bust up your shins trying to get in like you do on some of the bigger running boards you see on those big SUVs. And for those of you that are the off-roading type, you got this knob down here that you're gonna love. But if you look in your visor, Toyota has a little cheat sheet on how to use it. This sleeve is empty. Wonder what was supposed to go in there. I think I could put some chapstick there. That's pretty handy actually. And my other favorite button up here is this. Let's go for a drive and get some nice breeze action. 4.0 liter V6 engine, full-time four-wheel drive. Driving capability, not a question. You can take this thing off-road, you could tow a boat. But the real question, how does it feel? Well, I thought this was gonna be more like a Jeep Wrangler. I mean, you are riding up high, but this is way more refined. The seats are super soft, comfortable. There's a ton of space. Plus, it's got the reliability of a Toyota. And this Nightshade edition, I mean, it has got to be the sleekest, most sexiest looking 4Runner I have ever seen. Visibility looks great to me. The windows are big, so you can really see out them. Plus, you also have a backup camera, but that's about it. No 360, no front view. And when you push down the back window, which I just did, it's not noisy. I was expecting it to be like a windstorm. No, that is a really nice design. Other than feeling the breeze, I barely even know that it's open. And it's got Toyota safety sense, like pre-collision with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, dynamic radar cruise control, so it will actually slow down as the car in front of you starts to slow down and even start to apply the brake if it needs to. But it doesn't have a blind spot monitor. But you know what? At least the side mirrors are huge. And I like myself a big mirror. Let's be real, this makes an incredible dogmobile. Even if you don't have a dog, you might decide to get one after you've seen how convenient it is to tote your pup around in this thing. So with that said, Andie's top 5 doggo features are: 1, the fantastic breeze you get back here. 2, the nice flat open area. 3, plastic sides. It is going to stay much cleaner back here. Not only look cleaner, but smell cleaner. 4, easier sight lines to that front. And 5, that big old console to store some extra treats. Even the bins back here are great for some toys. Big thanks to Toyota for letting us lab test this 2020 4Runner. Andie, is it lab approved? Totally lab approved. Not even a question. Click to subscribe so you know when our next video goes live. Follow Andie on Instagram to see a bunch of photos of this 4Runner. And we'll see you next time. Bye.